All right, so we at park right now for we're at park right now for our businessman league. So I'm C, Tony, Joe the commentary, Mr. Scott, and you see we got he don't want to be part of the group, but we got him in anyway. Hey, listen, we bowling a bad team today, so we gonna have to step it up or get broke up. Tune in.
All right, we got Scott up in the fourth frame. A little bit light in the pocket, doesn't quite carry. Let's hope he can spare this up. A little bit left. Not going to get it in the fourth frame. He's had 3 strikes leading up to this, hoping for a fourth. Little outside. Does carry though. Clarence on the approach. Just about a perfect ball, just a little bit high in the pocket. Let's see if he can spare it up. No problem.
Right, well, Joe's up in the 5th, working on 4 in a row. He's using the Infinite Physics, a ball that we did one review with, and I told him the ball suited him far better than me. So let's see what he does. Into the mid, starting to break, carries to 10, big time.
Scott up in the 6th frame. Looking for a double here. Little outside. It should come in hot. Comes in a little bit too hot. Scott looking for a spare here. That should do it. Should do it. Not quite. Not quite. All right, Tony, let's see it. A little bit inside, but it works. Clarence up in the 6th. Our anchor bowler. Looks pretty promising. Just about a perfect ball. Giving him a double on the 5-10.
All right, so after a rocky first frame, Joe is now on 6 straight. We're going into the 8th. So he's using again the Infinite Physics. Through the mids, breaking late. Oh, and doesn't carry the 4-pin. All right, so big time Joe is going to pick this pair up for us, right? All right, break late. Oh, it snapped way too much.
So I'm trying to be a little quiet here. We got Tony up in the 8th frame. He's got a 300 game going. I don't want to jinx it, so I'm kind of staying in the back being quiet. Let's hope for another strike though. Looks pretty good. It's perfect. Nice ball, Tony. Clarence on the approach. Beautiful ball from Clarence. Nice ball, Tony. All Tony needs is 2 more strikes for a 300 game. Yeah. This is the ball that all bowlers dread and look forward to at the same time. The third throw in the 10th frame. That looks good. That looks good. Oh! Over-rotated, too far outside. $297 from Clarence. I didn't know a 307 was possible. I missed his last balls because we had some 300 action going on, but Clarence finishing with a 237, 264 with handicap. Nice game from everybody. We got Tony up in the 5th frame, all strikes so far. Looks just about right. It's perfect. Clarence, our anchor bowler, up. 3 spares in the first 3, followed by a strike in the 4th. Let's hope for another one in the 5th. A little bit light in the pocket. Beautiful spare from Clarence. Here's the score thus far.
Where did that 16-5 come from?
We got Stacy up, our leadoff bowler, in the 7th frame. A little bit inside, maybe a Brooklyn, and it does go Brooklyn. Beautiful ball. Beautiful ball from Tony. Carries that 10 pin. All right, we got Clarence up in the 9th frame. Last 2 balls were open, 8 spare. A little inside, but it hits real hard. Nice ball, Clarence.
All right, so our buddy Joe started off 7 spare. So we're going to see how he carries through with this one. Okay, he pushes through, pushes way outside. Came up a little light, but he carries.
All right, viewers, if Clarence bowls a strike here, that's 2 beers on me. Because I failed to get him the beer last time. Something tells me he's going to leave a 10 pin though. Oh, it's a little inside. No beers for Clarence. No beers for Clarence. We got Stacy, our leadoff bowler, up in the 6th frame. 2 spares and a strike leading into this. Let's hope for another. Beautiful ball from Stacy. Beautiful.
All right, so my man JoJo's up. We're going to take a quick glance at all the strikes he's got going on. Zoom it down, get a good focus. Okay, so he's on a 4-bagger in the 6th. So we're going to check him out. He's going to play the Infinite Physics feet on 35, throwing the ball over to 4, and carrying all day long. Ain't that pretty?
Get back on it.
Looks about right. Not enough carry for that 10 pin. Still a beautiful shot from Tony.
Okay, so Mr. Joe is now entering the 8th frame, currently on a 6-bagger. He picked up the wrong ball, so he's going to have to reevaluate himself. Okay, so Joe picked up the infinite physics after picking up the wrong ball. Not even sure it was his own ball. However, we're going to see what he does with this next shot. Again, currently on a 7-bagger. Oh, outside, feet on 30, buries this shot. Joe is the man. We know it. I know it. He know it.
Just a heads up to all the fans out there watching. We've all had a couple too many tonight. Scores might reflect that a little bit, but we got Scott up in the 8th frame. 2 spares and a strike leading up to this. Hoping for another strike. It's a little bit outside. Comes in super hot, but it gives him that Brooklyn strike, and we'll take it, you know? Take anything you can get. All right, Tony up in the 8th frame. He's had a couple opens leading up, so he's hoping for some strikes in sequential order to bring him back into this game. A little bit light in the pocket, but it splits it like the Red Sea. Honestly, a beautiful ball from Clarence. It just doesn't carry that 7-pin for some reason. Scott on the approach in the 10th frame. He's going to carry that Brooklyn strike. We'll take it. Beautiful first ball from Tony in the 10th. All right, Tony, let's see 2 in the 10th. Let's see 2 in the 10th, followed by 1 more. This should lock him up a 200 game, if I'm not mistaken. Doesn't carry the 10, still a nice shot. All right, we got our anchor bowler Clarence going into the 10th frame, hoping for 3 strikes. The last 4 frames have been 9 spare. Let's see if he can change his fate. Beautiful first ball from Clarence. All right, let's see if Clarence can double it up in the 10th.
Throws the ball hard enough.
Not hard enough, but it'll hit nice and hard. All right, 1 more strike in the 10th. Let's see it, Clarence. Way too far inside, but he gets that lucky strike. I think I failed to get the final scores on the second game, but here is a recap of all 3. Indeed, you are seeing that right. We lost all 3 games. But that is bowling. We got to show the wins and the losses.